a big intro today.
I didn't get the big intro.
Kimberly Sullivan, everyone!
There you go.
You fixed
But
that.
not a friendly welcome.
Let's talk coffee tables.
Yes, let's do. Remember when coffee tables were just a big square blob in the middle of the room? Now they are so sophisticated. They can really become a part of unique style and personality. So we brought in 4 coffee tables, and I want to run through how to style them because once you move away from that plain old square, you gotta come up with some inventive ideas. So this first one, as you can see, has flames coming out of it.
That is
Isn't this fabulous?
Cool. So you've got your fireplace and your coffee table all in one.
It's all in one. This is the bio from Fiber Living, and you can see right here there's some flames coming out. This is used to light it and also to pull it close to stop the fire. Now, when you have a coffee table that's on fire, there's definitely some safety precautions. Not necessarily a good choice if you have small children in the house. I don't recommend it. And you do have to be very responsible if you're having a party to make sure you close it if you're leaving the room.
Right.
But in terms of styling, you don't want a lot to compete with that because that's already kind of an interesting feature.
Yeah.
So I would keep, in that case, the styling really, really simple.
Very nice. You see how far me and my weave are staying away from that flame?
How far? We don't want to see that go up in flames.
We don't need that to happen on Cityline today, no.
No, not today. There you go.
Very cute, very
really
simple,
because
and away from the flames there.
Right. There can only be one kind of central activity that's going on, and I think the fire kind of trumps everything else. So just keep it really, really simple.
I like that.
Isn't that great?
Yeah,
now this is the T-ball. This is fun. I totally love this one. Again, from Fiber Living. This has storage built into it. So we've got the throw there, so you can see that you could fill this up. And then the top is super light.
Do you want me to put it in?
Would you want to get in? Is that what you said?
No.
Don't get in, Tracy. Don't go in.
And you put the lid on.
And then you put the lid on.
We got our table going on.
Now you've got this beautiful taupe color on top. So we thought we'd work with the white base, which is really sexy. Now this is only about 30 inches in diameter.
That's a man's head.
That is a man's head.
I like that.
Isn't that fabulous?
With hydrangea
Exactly right.
Very nice.
And so we're keeping the accessories, you know, coordinating crisp and fresh and clean and pretty and a fun little clock.
I like.
So when you have a round coffee table, don't try to make it a square coffee table. In other words, don't put a bunch of square stuff on it. It just won't work. Have a little more fun. And always something that gets people's attention, like the head vase that you talked about.
Yeah.
It's fun because it starts conversation.
And I like how you always group things together. You don't want them all sort of sparse all over the table.
No,
it doesn't have the same impact,
does it? Does not have the same impact. Now, I'm going to go back here.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things to do with coffee tables, if they're square or rectangular, is to have a tray. Let's see if I can lift this.
Okay, I'll help you.
All right.
I've been working out.
I know.
Okay.
You think we don't see your biceps? You think we don't notice?
Okay.
All right.
This is
gonna
heavy,
come right over here.
You know what? It's really nice to have a tray of this size as well. What are you looking for in terms of size of tray versus the table? You don't want a little teeny tiny tray on a table like
and in
this.
fact, sometimes the more generously sized something is, the more gracious it looks, the more expensive it looks. So this is a beautiful shagreen covered, it's kind of a shark skin covered tray. It's actually not very heavy when it's not filled with books and boxes and all kinds of things. So don't let that scare you. But what I love about it on the glass tables can disappear. They can kind of get away from us. So I like the fact that it grounds it. I like the fact that it groups all the accessories. And then what we did here, we've got this orange plastic underneath. It's really fun, so you could tuck some storage underneath your coffee table as well. Storage or books or artwork or extra seating.
Very nice. I like the fact also if you put everything in a tray, you can just pick it up and move it when you need to use that table, right?
You can. And
it's so much easier.
And you can also, by the way, use the tray for entertaining. So don't feel like you can't. And if you don't have ostrich eggs on a stand, you really should. That's what we're saying.
I mean, it really is a must.
So thank you to LT, by the way, who gave us the accessories, and to Caligari's for the coffee table here. And then we've got this one more really fun. They're triangular, and I love the movement. So we've got 2 different heights.
Yeah.
It's white lacquer. It comes in other lacquered. Yeah, go ahead and grab that.
Okay.
And obviously, when you have a white table, if you put white stuff on it, it'll disappear. That's right.
Where do you think I should put this one?
Let's see how she does on her own.
I'm going to put it right here.
Look how good she is.
Yes.
And then, you know, maybe
Beautiful.
a few little books. You've got magazine that you love, that can go on the side table. But again, it just creates movement and it gets away from that big lump that used to be in the center of the room.
Very nice, and it looks lived in, and I think that's gorgeous. I always love the fresh floral. I think it really bumps up the space.
Well, what's nice too here, you could change the color of the flowers and you completely impact how your room feels and looks. So it's really a fun, serviceable piece. I love these also from Caligari's.
Good picks. Now, if you've got a large square coffee table, like we mentioned off the top, we've got some more styling ideas for you right here.
Kimberly, that's a great looking coffee table.
Thank you. I love coffee tables, and people find them a little intimidating to style sometimes, but actually it's a great place to practice your styling techniques. So one thing to think about is to treat the four corners. Right. So I've got stacks of books, I've got beautiful glassware, I've got a sculptural horse's head, and then center a vase of flowers. Right. Now, don't think that I knew exactly what I was going to do when I wanted to design my coffee table. I've got two other options to show you.
All right. Liking the green.
You know what? It's so funny you said that because this was a wood coffee table. We had a piece of glass cut and back painted it that color to give it a little more pizzazz, Patrick.
You did it.
Thank you for noticing that. Now, this look a little bit less formal than the look before. I used the trees before to create some architecture.
Right.
This is just stacks of books, and it's really fun to watch your friends gravitate to a book. You learn something about people when you have them over for dinner.
Absolutely.
Now, how often do your accessories become musical instruments, Patrick?
I love it. I could dance to it.
Simple, right?
That's right.
Which one do you like of the three?
Oh, I gotta like this one. This is my favorite.
Oh, too bad. Bad choice, Patrick. We're going to put the first one back because that's my favorite. Is that okay?
Okay, fine.
You'll help me, right?
Yeah, of course.
You are such a good friend, Patrick. See, it's not very heavy.
No, this is for my chips.
Here we go.